Hey, welcome to your practice. We're going to begin in Shavasana, lying on your back body whenever you're ready. And so as you take a moment to settle in, take a moment to create connection to your breath. Begin to watch your breath as it travels through your body. And as you start to move with your breath, in and out, begin to deepen your breath. And through deepening your breath, you deepen the connection to your body and also this moment right here. Allow your breath to land you right into the present, right into your practice. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And then open mouth, exhale, release. Let your inhale and exhale both travel through your nose now. Just as full, just as intentional. And as your breath reaches across the back of your throat, begin to add that slight constriction that cultivates your Ujjayi pranayama, like an ocean wave moving in and out of your body. Get your hands up overhead with your next inhale. And bring your knees into your chest as you exhale. Breathe extension the length of your spine, so visualize the crown of your head stretching towards the baseboard behind you. Your sits bones lengthen towards the top of your mat. As you breathe into the backs of your lungs, your back ribs spread across the earth. You continue to create that sense of grounding as you find happy baby pose. So either hands to shins or hands to your ankles or your feet. Encourage your knees wide. Find an anchoring through your head, shoulders, and hips. Root yourself into the earth and take a deeper breath. Keep hold of your right foot. On your exhale, release your left foot. Either keep your left knee bent and land your left foot to the ground, or send your left leg all the way out. Reach energy through your left heel, and that opposing action between your right foot and your right fingers. And one more inhale. And then exhale to your supine twist. Allow your right leg to fall across your body and let your right shoulder drop towards the earth. Just take one deep breath into your right side. And one slow, steady exhale, emptying that breath away. And when you roll back to center, it will be figure four, right ankle on your left thigh. You bend your left knee, reach behind your left hamstring, or all the way to the top of your left shin. You pull your right toes back to your right shin. Support your knee joint. And take a little tip from side to side. And from here, reach your hands to interlace behind your head. Let your elbows go wide. And send your right leg tall to the sky and your left leg forward to a hover. So your legs are like a capital L. Now if that becomes too much at any point, you can always bridge your left foot and land your left foot to the earth instead. Right, when you're ready, head and shoulders rise up and away from the ground. Feel your front ribs pull in, your navel pull to your spine. And then with an inhale, start to lower your right heel to tap your left toes. And on your exhale, bend your right knee to your chest and twist your left elbow to your right knee. Good, inhale, push your right heel forward, open your heart through center. Exhale, right leg to the sky. Again, inhale, right leg lowers. Exhale, right knee comes in as you twist, left elbow across. And inhale, press your right foot forward through resistance, square your heart to center. Exhale, right leg to the sky. Okay, one more like this. Inhale to lower. Exhale, contract and twist. Inhale, lengthen, open. And exhale, lift. This time, reach your hands up and overhead. With an in-breath, lower your right heel to tap your left toes. Exhale, lift your right leg, lift your shoulder blades, reach forward, forward, forward. Okay, two more. Inhale, like a full body stretch, open wide. On your exhale, lift and reach, feel your core, control the movement. One more here, breath in, extend. Exhale, feel your core as you lift your right leg and contract, reaching forward. Good, release, relax, knees to chest. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And then open mouth, exhale, release. Make your way back to your happy baby pose. Give yourself an inhale. Keep the connection on your left side and then release your right foot. Either bridge your right foot to the earth or find that full extension through your right leg. Right hand would be to your right hip as a reminder to be happy with that space in your body. Encourage your left knee wide as you take one more breath in. And exhale guides you to your supine twist. Allow your left knee to fall across your body to the right. As you settle into your rotation, take a nice inhale to your left side. And exhale that entire breath away. After your one intentional breath, you'll roll through center, left ankle on right thigh, figure four. And again, just creating a variation that works for you. And energize your left ankle. Notice how your left seat feels. The sensation on this side, maybe in comparison to the sensation on your first side. Just noticing the difference between left and right. Feel your left knee move away from your heart just a little bit more as you take one more breath. And then with exhale, when you're ready, you're going to take your hands to interlace behind your head. Start to send your left leg tall to the sky and extend your right leg out to hover. And you have the option to bridge your right leg instead. Push through your heels, draw your navel down. Maybe your shoulder blades lift away from the earth. Feel that lift come from your core, think sternum up. And then your neck relaxes because you have the support of your hands. Good, inhale your left heel to your right toes. Exhale, bend your left knee in as you rotate right elbow across. Good, inhale, lengthen, open. Exhale, left leg to the sky. Okay, two more, move with your breath, with your core. So your in breath to lower. Exhale, left knee comes in as you twist. Inhale, lengthen, open back to center. Exhale, left leg to the sky. Here we go, one more time. Inhale, lower. Exhale, contract and twist. Push through your heels. Good, inhale, lengthen, open. Exhale, left leg lifts. Now, keeping your head and shoulders elevated, reach your hands back behind you. Feel your in-breath, lower your left leg. On your out-breath, lift your left leg, reach your fingertips forward, maybe get a little more height through your heart. Find that hang time at the top, and then go again. Inhale, expand. And exhale, left leg lifts, reach, reach, reach. One more time here, inhale to open. And exhale, left leg lifts as you reach. Then release, relax, knees to chest. One more big breath in. That clearing exhale, empty all the way. And when you're ready, start to find your way to your tabletop pose, all fours. As you make your way there, just take a moment to set up your foundation. So find the intention in your fingers. Fingers open wide. And as you get spacious between every finger, begin to grip the earth with your finger pads so there's energy traveling up your arms. From there, inhale to your cow, lift your heart, lift your tail. Listen for your exhale, curl to your cat pose, round through your spine. Then find a neutral spine next. And tuck your toes underneath. Root down through your hands and your toes, and then hover your knees and enter to above the earth. Shoulders stay above your wrists. Navel continues to draw to your spine. Spread your sitting bones wide. Keep your knees hovering if that feels okay. Inhale to your cow. Core is strong, heart and tailbone rise. Exhale, hovering cat. Spread your shoulder blades, navel up and in. Go back to your hovering tabletop for an inhale. Slow and intentional down dog as you exhale. Feel your hip creases, draw your pelvis up as you push through your hands. And then adjust your stance as much as you need here. And you establish foundation, body and breath. The intention of your inhale and exhale, right, matches the intention of the engagement through your body, the integrity of your alignment. Okay, when you're ready, use an inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. With an exhale, start to bend your knee and open your hip. As you actively hug your right heel towards your left seat and open your right hip point to the right, use your right glute to lift your right knee higher, but try to maintain the squareness through your shoulders. Then press away of the earth with your hands to draw up and in of your navel to your spine. And inhale, three-legged dog, extend. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. Then three-legged dog, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step your right foot forward to the top of your mat. Maybe give it a little boost to help it there. And as you arrive, dip your left knee to a hover to your cow lunge. Inhale, stretches your heart forward and through. Now keep your left knee bent and hovering. On your exhale, lengthen your right leg, so in a hovering half split. So you can keep some softness in your knee. You can pull your right toes to your face, but send your tailbone up and back. Good, rebend into your right knee and lengthen your left leg into your low lunge. Feel your right heel pull back, standing splits. Lift your left leg to the sky. Now for today, allow your left hip to spiral open. There's the left edge of your mat. Use the strength of your left seat to lift your left leg higher. Relax the weight of your skull, take a breath in. And on your exhale, bend your left knee, open your hips. So just like you did on the other side in your half dog, think about this as like a half standing split. And from there, inhale, lengthen your left leg, square your pelvis. We'll step to chair pose next. Your exhale lands your left foot down. Feel your weight shift to your heels and then drive down through your heels to lift your heart and hands. And exhale, airplane your arms beside you. Take a moment to be here, to breathe here, collarbones broad. Maybe interlace your fingers behind your back. Now you can keep your elbows bent, hands resting on your sacrum, or you can lengthen your arms out. Take one more inhale. If it feels okay, keep the bind as you exhale to your forward fold. Any little softness in your knees, take the lift of your tailbone to the sky. The release of the weight of your skull to the earth. Then release your hands, take an inhale, lift up halfway. Your exhale folds you down. Inhale, rise to stand, Urdhva Hastasana, both hands go high. Then your exhale, hinge from your hips, soften your knees, use your core to slow down your descent forward. Lift up halfway with your breath. Then step your right foot to the back of your mat. Push into your hands. From your belly strength, one-legged plank, extend your left heel in line with your spine. Take an inhale. Good external rotation, left knee opens to your left shoulder. Feel your left seat. Then three-legged dog, inhale your left leg to the sky. Now exhale, bend your knee and open your hip. Take a moment here, breathe. Ignite your core, ignite your left glute. To relax your jaw. And soften your forehead. When an inhale travels through again, lengthen your left leg, square your pelvis. Exhale, knee to nose. Find that really strong shift forward. Push through your right toes. Press through your hands. Lengthen your heart towards the top of your mat. The three-legged dog. Inhale to lift. Exhale, place your left foot to the top of your mat between your thumbs. Maybe give it that extra boost. Let your right knee dip to hover. Find your cow lunge. Chest stretches forward and through. Good, right knee stays hovering. Bend your right knee as you lengthen your left leg, hovering half splits. You can think tailbone to the sky, heart to the top of your mat. Pull your left toes back to your face, perhaps. Let your right knee be hovering, your right thigh be strong. As you find your low lunge again, bend your left knee and extend your right leg. Pull yourself to your standing split so let your left hamstring and glute become active in that transition. And then open your right hip to the right, shining your right hip all the way open. Your right glute is going to help you lift your foot. Now start to bend your right heel to your seat. Notice if that maybe offers more space to the front of your right hip, a deeper stretch along your hip point. Inhale to extend and square. Exhale to your chair pose. Find your intentional step to your really strong seat. And rise tall. Try to maintain the length in your spine as you airplane your arms. Option to rise to your tippy toes, but keep your seat just as low if that works. And light up your calves. Challenge your balance. Maybe interlace your hands behind you, opposite thumb on top, and find your length. And with or without your bind, we're moving to our forward fold. So maybe your heels stay lifted for a moment as you dive down to the earth. Eventually your heels land, let your head fall. Release your hands, take a half lift with your inhale. And forward fold as you exhale. Breath in, rise and reach up tall. Your exhalation folds you right back down. Inhale, lift halfway, invite your heart forward. And then exhale, step your left foot to the back of your mat. And as you place your hands to the earth, now think about how much you can use upper body and core, how lightly you can send your right leg back. One-legged plank, deep breath in. Right knee to right shoulder, feel your right glute as you open through your head. Three-legged dog, right leg to the sky as your inhale. And bend your knee, open your hip as you exhale. Stay here, step into your wild thing. Maybe step your right toes behind you. Press through your feet, through your glutes. Help to lift your pelvis and then turn your heart open to the sky. Reach through your right fingertips with an inhale. Good, three-legged dog as your exhale, and your right hand down and send your right foot to the sky. Inhale at the top and then knee to nose as you empty your lungs. The three-legged dog, right leg lifts. Big step forward, take your right foot to the top. Cow lunge just like before, dip your left knee to a hover. Keep your left knee bent, exhale, hovering half splits, lengthen through your right leg. Challenge the strength of your left quad. Low lunge, rebend into your right knee. Standing splits, lift your left leg to the sky with an inhale. And maybe bend your knee and open your hip on your exhale. Option to turn your left fingertips out to the left. Then maybe reach your right hand to catch your left foot. Pull your heel tighter to your seat. Again, think left glute strength lifts your left knee higher and deepens that stretch in the front of your left hip. Release your right hand, stretch your left leg tall with an inhale. And step your left toes to the back of your mat as you exhale. Spin your left heel down and push into your feet. Strong and intentional warrior two, rise all the way up. And then give yourself 3 cycles of breath just to be here. To arrive into your warrior pose. to lengthen both inhale and exhale. And then challenge the strength of your right quadricep. Root through your feet, especially your left heel. And then inhale, reverse. Right thigh bone stays heavy as your right hand reaches up and overhead. And exhale, side angle. You're really rooted through your left heel again, through your left side body. Okay, 2 more. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, side angle pose. Last one here, reverse. Good, side angle pose. Drive through your right heel, reverse your triangle. So feel your inner thigh on your right side help to lengthen you up and away. Right hand reaches tall. Turn your right toes to the long edge of your mat, facing the same direction of your left toes. So you bend your left knee, take a twist, twisted side lunge. Right hand down, left hand high. Root down with your right foot and press that foot away. Push down with your right fingertips and press your right fingertips towards your right foot to help you twist deeper. And 1 more deep breath in. And our exhale rotates us to the left. Low lunge to the back of your mat this time. And then push through your hands. One-legged plank and inhale, sends your left foot back. Exhale, left knee, left shoulder. Inhale, one-legged plank. Exhale, left knee, left shoulder. Let's go 3-legged dog, left leg to the sky. Bend that bend and open through your left hip. Stay your wild thing. Place your left toes lightly to the earth. Press the earth away as you turn your chest open. Through your right shoulder and right pec, receive that deep stretch. Right, with control, 3-legged dog. So see how slow, how intentional you can find your way back, left leg to the sky. Big breath in, exhale, knee to nose, press yourself forward. Then 3-legged dog, sweep it up and back. Left foot to the top of your mat, gentle step through. Take your cow lunge, dip low through your right knee. Hovering half splits, right knee stays hovering and bent, lengthen through your left leg. Let your booty stretch back, challenge the strength of your right quad this time. Good, bend into your left knee, standing splits, pull your right leg to the sky as you open your hip. Bend your right heel towards your left seat. Maybe catch your right foot with your left hand. Draw that heel in nice and close, feel your right hip open a little bit more. Hey, keep your hip open as you lengthen your right leg. You're gonna step your right toes back into a warrior 2 stance. Extend through your spine once your feet are grounded. Virabhadrasana 2, rise up tall. And again, allow yourself your 3 cycles of breath. Okay, where can you deepen? Whether that's in the physical challenge that you present yourself with, or if that is in the challenge of staying deeply connected to your breath or your intention. And feel your left thigh bone move down as you inhale, reverse your left hand up high. Left side body opens up. Exhale, sends you to your side angle pose. Turn your heart open. Reach to the sky. And 2 more, your in-breath to reverse. Your exhale glides you forward, side angle pose. 1 more here, strong with your legs, strong with your center, reverse. Right, side angle pose, breath out. Right, slow and steady, no momentum, reverse your triangle. So imagine like gravity's extra heavy as you rise up and away from the earth, left hand reaches top. All 10 toes to the long edge of your mat, twisted side lunge. Bend your right knee, left hand grounds, and right hand sweeps to the ceiling. So push your pelvis back in space to help you lengthen through your spine. Press against an imaginary wall with your right hand as you rotate your heart more to the right. Left foot and left hand press towards the back of your mat to twist your left lung more to the top. 1 more breath in. Breathe into the back of your body. Exhale, turn all 10 toes to the right. Low lunge to face forward. Find your foundation through your hands. Grip the earth with your finger pads. With control, one-legged plank. Push your right heel back. Big breath in. Exhale, right knee, right shoulder. Feel your right glute. Then inhale, one-legged plank. Exhale, right knee, right shoulder. Then from here, it's three-legged dog. Big breath in. Right away, knee to nose. Exhale. Three-legged dog, and inhale to lift. Your out breath to step your right foot to the top. Okay. Standing splits right away. Left leg to the sky with an inhale. Keep your hips square this time. Shiva squat. Bend and tap left knee towards the right calf as you exhale. At your seat, get really low. Left heel is close, heart is high. Push through your right heel. Booty goes up and back as your left toes stretch tall. Two more. So bend and tap on your exhale. You can always hover your hands for more challenge. Inhale, press to extend. One more time here. Exhale, bend to tap. Right. Inhale, Shiva squat to your standing split. Chair pose, find your seat. As your seat gets low, lift your heart and hands. Airplane your arms beside you. Keep the airplane arms or recreate that bind. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Arms bent or arms extended. Weight goes to your left foot. Draw your right heel to your flamingo leg, so right heel to seat. Perhaps you drop your booty a little bit lower first. And then go ahead and press your strong left leg. Bring your right knee with you to stand. And maybe test the water. Send your right heel out in front of you. Light up your right quad. Release your hands. Spread energy through your fingertips. And then expands across your chest after that chest expansion bind. Airplane pose, we fly back. And take a big breath in. And stay for exhale. Reach your hands out in front of you. Warrior two with your inhale. Now land your right toes lightly to the earth on your exhale. Crescent lunge. Grow tall as you breathe in. Stay tall through your torso. Dip your right knee to hover perhaps as you exhale. Push down through your left heel, back through your right heel, and draw your navel up. Take two more breaths. Good, inhale here. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the earth, lengthen your right leg. Twist your left hand to the sky. Perhaps you choose to stay or allow your right hand to become your base. Side plank, step your left foot back to stack or to stagger with your right. Open your heart. Feel your right side body working hard. Your right hip pull up and back, your left shoulder lean back. Then maybe you lift your left leg. To knit your front arms together. From here, it's a one-legged plank, left leg floating. So if your left leg is lifted, keep it. Bring your left hand to the earth. If it's not already lifted, go ahead and lift your left leg now. Big breath in. Left knee, left shoulder, open your hip, breath out. Inhale, one-legged plank. Exhale, left knee, left shoulder. We got one more, one-legged plank. Left knee, left shoulder. Three-legged dog, big breath in. And knee to nose, breath out. Three-legged dog, extend. Step your left foot to the top of your mat. Good. From here, standing splits, lift your right toes to the sky. Hips stay square, Shiva squat, bend to tap. And that pause at the bottom. Feel the pressure on your left seat and then press through the strength of your left seat to re-extend. Two more here, Shiva squat. But inhale to extend. Last time, Shiva squat. No rush. Through your standing splits will all eventually meet in Utkatasana. As you find your chair, catch your breath. Move towards your edge. Airplane your arms. Option to interlace your hands behind your back. Maybe it's the opposite thumb on top if you can figure that out. Weight transfers to your right foot. Find the flamingo on your left leg. Maybe you challenge yourself, go a little bit lower through your seat first. Drive through your strong right leg. Bring your left knee with you as you grow up tall. Heart stays lifted. Perhaps you press your left heel forward. Try to keep that energy moving through both heels. Release your hands. Heart stays open. Airplane pose. Fly it back. Stay here. With your next breath in, reach your hands out in front of you for warrior three. Your next breath out, lands your left toes lightly to the earth, and then grow tall through your torso. Right from here, maybe dip your left knee straight down to a hover. Again, draw up and in through your navel, press back through your left heel and down through your right. 2 more slow breaths. Here we go, 1 more inhale. It's low lunge as you exhale, hands down, left leg extends. Twist so your right hand reaches to the sky. Feel your right seat receive a stretch. Stay or side plank, left hand becomes your base. Find your Vashisthasana variation. How can you let up your left obliques a little bit more? If you want to, float your right leg into the air. Feel your right glute help with that. When you're ready, you're going to take a deeper breath in. We'll meet in our one-legged plank, so right leg will be lifted, finding your center. And inhale, send energy out through your crown all the way to your right foot. Exhale, right knee, right shoulder, feel your glute. One-legged plank, inhale. Right knee, right shoulder, exhale. We got 1 more one-legged plank. Right knee, right shoulder. 3-legged dog. Downward facing dog. Big breath in, lift your heels up high. On your exhale, roll or shift forward, high plank pose. From your high plank, listen, shift to your tippy toes. Knees up or down, we're gonna lower for 10, 9, elbows in close, 8, 7, triceps and core strong for 6, keep breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release, untuck your toes. Inhale, low, high cobra, you choose. Big breath in. On your exhale, lower back down. Tense your fingertips out to the side. Right, wrists are stacked below your elbows. Deep breath in, lift your heart. On your breath out, dip your right shoulder in and look to the left. Take your time and inhale, lengthens you up through the center line. Second side, exhale, dip your left shoulder in as you look to the right. Then inhale, tall through center. And exhale, release, lower down. Hands by your low ribs, press to child's pose. Hips to your heels. Take a big breath in. And the breath out. And take 2 more breaths here. Okay, when you are ready to move into our final layer of flow, we're going to meet in our tabletop pose. So if you want a little sip of water before we continue on, if you need anything before we take this final big expression of standing shapes, balance shapes, core work, go ahead and take that for yourself now. As you find your way to your tabletop pose, maybe start with some organic movement. You might check in with your wrists, but try to keep that fluidity in your breath. The intention of every inhale and every exhale. Okay. And when you're ready, go ahead and find your way up and back, downward facing dog. Let's take a breath in together here, deeply through the nose. Then open mouth, exhale, let it go. As you grip the earth strong with your finger pads, inhale your right leg to the sky. With an exhale, bend your knee and open your hip. You have the option to step around into your wild thing. Bend your right toes light, use an in-breath to shine your chest to the sky. Big transition, we're headed to our low lunge from here. So maybe look towards the top of your mat. Maybe start to reach your right hand towards the back as counterbalance. Push into your left hand and left foot like side plank. Use your core to bring your right knee into your chest. Spin onto the ball end of your left foot as you place your right foot forward. And from here, dip your left knee to your cow and inhale your heart forward. With your exhale, to your hovering half splits, keep your left knee hovering, lengthen your right leg, try to stay low. Then from here, bend into your right knee with your inhale. Standing splits, exhale, push the earth away. Breath in, lift your left leg higher at the top, keep your hips square. Shiva squat, bend to tap just one time and pause. Hug your left heel tight to your seat. Option to test your balance would be hover your fingertips. Maybe hands to heart, sternum forward. Perhaps you take airplane arms. If you're feeling like a bigger challenge, would be interlace your hands behind your back. And from here, re-extend your left leg to the sky, standing splits, big breath in. Step into chair pose, and be keeping that bind of your hands. Place your left foot to the earth. Lift your heart with an inhale. Weight goes to left foot flamingo, your right heel to your seat as you exhale. Big breath in. Keep the openness in your heart. Warrior 3, push, extension as your right leg goes back and your hands reach forward. Find your inhale. See how lightly you can land your right toes back to crescent lunge as you exhale. At your deeper breath in, stack your spine tall. Right knee sinks to a hover as you breathe out. Hold here for your inhale. Stay strong through both heels and your navel as you exhale. One more big breath and a little bit different this time. Find your airplane crescent lunge. So hinge forward as you lengthen your right leg and airplane your arms behind you. Take a deep breath and hug your hips towards the midline like there's a block between your thighs. As you exhale, root through your right heel, warrior 2. Rise up and open. Reverse your warrior with your in-breath. And exhale leads you forward at side angle pose, Parsvakonasana. Reverse your triangle, left leg goes long. Twisted side lunge, turn your left toes to the long edge. Bend your right knee, left hand to the earth, right hand to the sky. You're facing the back of your mat. And take an inhale here. As you exhale, switch sides, bend into your left knee. Crawl your right hand to the earth and sweep your left hand to the sky. Then take another breath in. As you breathe out, all 10 toes turn forward. You're in a low lunge to face the top of your mat. And from here, right hand becomes your base. Side plank, step your left foot back and spin your left hand to the sky. And activate through your right obliques. Perhaps you lift your left leg. Take an inhale. Maybe draw your left knee in towards your chest as you exhale. And inhale, push your left foot back. 2 more here. Exhale, left knee comes in. Inhale, lengthen through your left leg. 1 more time. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, send it back. 1-legged plank, left hand comes down, left leg stays floating or floats up. Find your in-breath. Left knee, left shoulder on your out-breath. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand and drop your right knee to the earth. Lengthen your left leg so you're in a wide half splits. Pull your left toes towards your face and root down with your left heel, dragging your left heel energetically towards the back of your mat. Perhaps you rise to your fingertips and draw your heart forward. Maybe you tighten your right fingertips slightly to the right and twist your left hand to the sky. Then left hip crease pulls back and down. Left shoulder spins open. And 1 more breath in. You can kind of take your tailbone a little side to side, explore the space. So you exhale, bend your left knee, plant your left hand on the inside of your left foot. Maybe come down to your forearms, or you can stay on your hands here. Your left big toe can be pressed actively into the earth. You can peel your left foot open, so you're on the outside, the knife edge of your left foot. Option to stay square. Option to bend your right heel to your seat. Option to add a twist and reach your left hand back. For today, explore how it feels to press your hips towards your right heel rather than to sink your hips towards the earth. Roll your left shoulder open, use your core to draw your belly in. Think about lifting your pubic bone up towards your ribcage. And 1 more big breath in, maybe sternum stretches forward towards the top of your mat a bit more. On your breath out, you're going to release. Bring both hands to the inside of your left foot. Land your left foot to your mat. So left foot is anchored, right toes tuck. Lift your right knee off the ground. We have 2 different transitions to meet back in our downward facing dog. Option 1 is to step back through high plank or 1-legged plank. You can take a chaturanga, or you can go back to downward facing dog. Option 2 is to shift forward. You're on your right, tippy toes, bend your elbows, and chaturanga arms. Hug your left knee to your left tricep, either a half crow or send your left foot forward, Vinyasa. Maybe find your arm balance and float both feet off the earth. Right toes land. Step back into a higher low plank. Inhale, open your heart. And exhale, we all connect in downward facing dog. And breathe in deeply. And exhale out completely. Here we go, final flow, final side. When you're ready, left leg floats up tall with your breath. Bend your knee, open your hip. Maybe step over to your wild thing. And inhale, spiral your heart towards the sky. Exhale to reach your left hand to the back of your mat. Look forward to the top of your mat. And then energize your right side like a side plank. Draw your left knee towards your heart space. Spin onto the ball of your right foot as you place your left foot to the top. Cow lunge, drink a breath in as you stretch your chest forward. So think press back through your right heel here. Keep that press back, keep your right knee low, hovering half splits. I'll push your booty back as well. The low lunge, inhale, shift it forward. Standing splits, hips stay square. Exhale to shift. And lift your right toes higher with your in-breath. Shiva squat, 1 time, bend to tap. Option 2, challenge your balance, elevate your fingers. Maybe hands to heart. Maybe airplane arms. Think about lifting your chest away from your left thigh, but getting deep into your left quad. Perhaps you bind your hands behind your back. Maybe you keep the bind, or you keep the hovering of your hands, challenging your balance as you find a standing split again. Right toes to the sky, breath in. Really strong through left leg and core. Chair pose, step your right foot to the earth, breath out. Move your weight to your right foot, flamingo, your left heel up and in. Take an inhale here. Use your exhale, push into warrior 3. Another breath in, use your upper back strength to lift your hands. Crescent lunge, left toe step back. Stack up through your spine. Dip your left knee to a hover. Both heels are pressing down and back. Navel pulls in. Challenge yourself here. When you're ready, airplane crescent, hinge forward as you lengthen your left leg, reach your fingertips behind you. Feel that squeeze to the center, find a containment around your hips. Warrior two, spiral your left heel down as you peel open. Here we go, reverse your warrior, big breath in. Nice side angle, exhale, swim it through. Reverse your triangle, rise up and out. All 10 toes to the long edge, bend your left knee, twisted side lunge, right hand down, left hand high. Take your in-breath, twist deeper. Exhale, switch, bend your right knee, switch your arms, left hand down, right hand reaching. Big breath in. Here we go, low lunge to the top, breath out. Okay, left hand is your base. You can always stay here or side plank, step your right foot back, any variation. Reach your right hand to the sky. You could lift your right leg. Take an inhale. Maybe use your core, pull your right knee towards your belly on your exhale, push to your left side. Inhale, press your right foot out. 2 more, exhale, draw in. Inhale, lengthen. 1 more time, feel your left side body working hard here. Then inhale, extend. Remember to move to that one-legged plank, so right leg stays lifted or lifts up here. Take your breath in. Right knee, right shoulder, breath out. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Drop your left knee down, wide half splits, extend your right leg. Good. As you press your right heel to the earth, energetically drag your right heel back, pull your right toes back. Perhaps you rise to your fingertips, you get more length to your spine. You can pull your fingertips towards you. Good. Maybe you twist, right hand reaching. Try to find length in your right side body. Kind of move your hips around. Explore this space here. Good. Activate the muscles along your right leg for 1 more breath. When you're ready, it's a lizard lunge. You'll bend into your right knee. Hands come to the inside of your right foot. You can always move your feet if you need to adjust your stance. Stay high or drop low. Maybe first start with your right big toe rooted. Push your right big toe into the earth. From there, if you want to peel the foot open, feel free to do so. Good. Again, you can draw your left heel to your booty. You can do that without taking the twist. You'll still open to the front of your left hip. If you want to take the twist, you can be high or you can be low. So either left hand, left forearm. Heel comes to your seat, press your seat to your left heel. Contract through your front body. And you try to contain your core to deepen that stretch in the front of your left hip for another breath. When you're ready to release, both hands come to the inside of your right foot. Plant your right foot all the way to the earth. Lift your back knee. Again, option 1 is just to step back through a plank. Perhaps you add in a chaturanga or go straight to downward facing dog. You can add in a half crow here or Vinyasa here. So bending into your elbows as you shift forward towards chaturanga arms. Either bend your right knee and hug your right knee around your tricep to float your right foot to your half crow. Or send your right foot forward and bend your elbows so much to create a shelf for your right leg and your left hip. Everything's elevated, hands on the earth. Higher low plank, step your right foot back. Then inhale, open your heart. Whew. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay. Actually take a bear crawl, forward fold at the back of your mat. Grab pinkies to opposite elbows and just hang heavy here. Slowing down your breath. Maybe take an inhale through your nose. And exhale out of your mouth. Good. From here, and I'll walk your hands forward, back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, heels rise. Exhale, roll or shift high plank pose. Good. Breath in, transfers you forward. Knees up or down, we're gonna lower to 10. Elbows stay close for 9. Core is strong for 8. You can always have your knees on the earth for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Inhale, lower high cobra. On your exhale, lower down. Make a little pillow for your forehead with your hands. And then go ahead and frog your left knee out to the left. So your left knee is going to be either like in line with your left hip point, maybe a little bit closer up towards your left shoulder. Just let yourself be heavy here for your breath. You could take your gaze to the right and breathe into your left hip. Okay, from here, goddess your right arm. So your elbow is in line with your shoulder, and then your wrist is in line with your elbow to create a 90-degree bend. Place your left hand below your left shoulder. You're gonna roll onto your right side and step your left toes behind you. You might scooch your hips closer to the midline of your mat, let your right temple be heavy to the earth. You can stay here, you could bend your right knee if you want to. You could reach your left hand high. You could reach your left hand to your left shin. Or you could even reach your left second and third finger to your left big toe. And then use all that hamstring and inner thigh space. And wherever you are, take one more deep breath in. Stay for your breath out. Good. And then when we come back through center, go really slow just to a belly down Shavasana. So start to roll onto your belly, let your left leg go long. Let the hands come to the earth to create a pillow for your forehead. Maybe wiggle your hips a little side to side. Big breath to your belly. And exhale that breath away. Okay, bring your right knee into that half frog shape. And just let your right hip be really heavy here. Let gravity create space on the right side as you take a couple rounds of breath. Your left arm is going to go out to a goddess 90-degree bend. Make sure that your left elbow is in line with your shoulder. Right hand goes below your right shoulder. So to roll onto your left side, and do so really slowly, really gently. You might not need to go very far to receive big sensation. You might scooch your pelvis more towards the center of your mat. Try to lengthen through your neck and let the left temple of your head rest to the earth. And left leg can be long or bent or somewhere in between. You reach your right hand to the sky, that might give you a slightly deeper stretch through your left pec and shoulder. Right hand to right shin. Right hand to right big toe. And no matter what variation you're in, can you focus on steadying your breath? Smoothing out the transition between inhale and exhale, just as you would smooth out the transition from one posture to the next in your physical flow. Breathe into your left side. Let's take one more round. Okay, when you unwind to your belly down Shavasana, Give yourself a moment just to be at center. Settling into the balance between left and right side. Hands by your low ribs. Shift to child's pose. Press your hips to your heels. Maybe bend your elbows. Take prayer hands at the nape of your neck. Now to open to the backs of your arms, your triceps. Press your elbows into the earth and drag them isometrically towards your knees. Shoulders pull out of your ears. And shoulder blades glide down your back body. Slow motion, hands to the top of your mat. And shift forward, downward facing dog. One last time here. Squeeze the earth with your finger pads, light up through your forearms. Inhale, lift your heels, maybe walk your feet a little bit closer. We're gonna take handstand hop to the top of the mat. Exhale, bend your knees wide, look forward, think heels to seat at the bottom of your back. A shift and kick. And you can take as many hops as you want to get to the top, maybe 2 to 3. If you find some hang time, enjoy it. And then eventually, when you're ready, we're gonna meet in a forward fold. Just dive across your thighs. Take a halfway lift breath in. Walk your feet out wide to your Malasana squat as you breathe out. Now, if you can hang out here really comfortably, and just kind of dropping into your depth, see what happens if you push into your feet and lift a couple inches, 2 to 3 inches out of that. Elbows can still encourage your knees wide, maybe your glute engagement does as well. Use your left elbow to open your left knee, reach your left hand towards the earth, it doesn't need to touch. Inhale your right hand to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart. Reach your right hand out, and reach your left hand high, big breath in. And exhale, hands to heart. And then turn your toes forward, forward fold, lift your hips up high. Take a halfway lift as you inhale, walk your feet to center. Bend your knees and have a seat as you exhale. And from here, cross your right shin in front of your left. And reach high with an in-breath. And fold forward on your out-breath. One deep breath at center. Stay or lift your heart towards the top of your mat and wander your hands to the left. Grip the earth with your right fingers really strong, and then press your right sitting bone down and back. Breathe into that stretch along your right side. And hands come through center. And slowly cat roll up your spine to a seat. Reach your hands to the sky with an inhale. Goddess your arms as you exhale. Let your hands fall beside you. Lean back. Unwind your legs and cross the opposite direction, left shin in front. Reach to the ceiling as you inhale. Dive to the earth on your exhale. Breathe the length of your spine. And drop closer to your mat as you breathe out. Stay exactly as you are if that's what your body is craving. Or reach your chest forward with a breath in. Now on your hands to the right as you breathe out. Maybe your heart can rest on your right knee, but kind of anchors your left finger pads as you push your left sitting bone into the earth. Create resistance along your own left side as you breathe into your left side. And creating that really active stretch. And wander your hands through center. Round your spine, rolling up in a cat spine. Hips heavy. Back of the heart leads the way. Grow tall, reach tall with an inhale. Goddess your arms as you exhale. As your hands land to the earth, unwind your legs. Maybe take a little windshield wiper from side to side with your knees. And from here at the top of your mat, reach tall with an inhale. Use your core to slowly lower down as you exhale. Create your full body stretch breath in. Right, knees come into your chest as you breathe out. Inhale, length along your spine, just like at the very beginning of class. As you exhale, just let your knees gently tip to your left. Then take a gentle twist, or maybe wrap your right there around your left for an eagle leg twist. You could untuck your left shoulder blade. Take 2 breaths. And then you'll take as much time as you need to find second side. So if you've taken that eagle wrap, unwind your legs, just gently encourage your knees to center and over to the right. Left shoulder drops back. Again, you could cross your left thigh on top of your right. Maybe find the untucking of your right shoulder blade. And then take 2 of your deepest breaths. And again, you might decide to stay right here a little bit longer. Everyone, we come through center. Just unwinding, big breath in. Maybe another happy baby pose, or knees to nose as you breathe out. We'll take our Supta Baddha Konasana before we transition into Shavasana, so soles of the feet come together. Again, just when you're ready, if you're taking any final shapes or movements, feel free to take your time there. Invite yourself back to the moment. Be that mindful observer of what is, and present right here, right now. As you feel the weight of your muscles and bones, start to release. You can stay here, or you can start to find your way into your final relaxation, whatever shape feels best for today. As you arrive, give yourself a deeper inhale through your nose. An open mouth exhale, release. Offer yourself 5 to 10 minutes to be just as you are, to allow your practice to integrate and your heart and mind some space to rest and receive. May yoga offer us a path to compassion. And may your practice serve as your teacher to lead you in living more authentically, loving more deeply each and every day. And thank you so much, and namaste.